will say, most encounters should give you some exciting Omega Tech. I couldn't see how you were going to get any here, but I set it up so you had some to hand that you could have working. So you have 3 monkey backpacks, which act as if they were what was it I wrote down now? I think they're like an unreliable jetpack.
I'm sad to say. To try to sell them here, but that may not be the smartest idea.
If you like to know what an unreliable jetpack does,
I believe that what you just said, unreliable jetpack, is all that anyone actually needs to know.
They give you a fly speed until the end of your next turn, so you can do lots of flying around. And if you get damaged before the end of your next turn, then the auto jets on the jetpacks, or in this case the flapping wings on the flying monkey backpack, push you away from the triggering attacker a number of squares with your speed after you get hit. So you run away from people who are trying to damage you.
Cool.
No,
well,
this is actually almost cute. Mm-hmm. I like the thing that it's a consumable.
Exactly.
They have a limited amount of charge in them, but they could be useful for flying places. That could be useful. Anyway, you have 3 of them that now work. You can decide what you want to do. I'm easy. Right. I think that is everything that happens at the end when you take a rest. And you regain all your lost hit points. I'm sure we've already mentioned that, but let's do that.
Is it fair
Why not take all the resource management fun out again?
The used second wind, isn't that going to
you can use that in that resets too. You can use that in once per encounter.
Okay,
the encounter is over. Again, something which 4E is very bad at deciding when that happens, but the encounter is definitely over. You can take a rest. So
well, I don't want to step on other people's actions. I have thoughts about what I want to do, but I'll step back for a moment to see if Geiger and Leica have stuff they want to do.
Well, nothing significant apart from buying some ammo if the stall owners are back.
The stall owners are back. The rabbit, the hoop, is back at his stall, looking just as mean and tough as he was before. And now he also occasionally hits the guy he has tied up underneath his stall, who was previously waving banging torches at it.
He has some suspiciously familiar looking equipment for sale now. All right. Okay.
But you can say book him if you'd like to.
I will
trade for ammo. That's something that can happen.
I will offer him my duct tape as a trade for some ammo. It's ancient A-grade silver duct tape. Do you like it? It's shiny. Well too.
He pulls off a little bit of the tape and obviously bites through it with his big rabbit teeth, test it out, and smiles, and he's very happy about it. You can definitely trade for some ammo. He has a lot of ammo. He is a guns and ammo kind of a bunny.
My ideal boyfriend. What? No. Okay, so I have ammo. This is good. After that, I would like to explore those weird places, but if someone else has the same idea, I will follow them because the order is not important to me.
Well, my idea, if you want to go and check out that rabbit statue, that's just fascinating. But because I am really interested in that as a player, but I think Akma has words. Now, who is it around here who was supposed to be in charge of security? Were there not Bonapartists around these parts who were supposed to be in charge of protecting the peace, security, comfort, and general mercantile nature of this meeting?
Here, let's go and file a complaint.
That's
That
my
sounds
plan.
fun.
That's exactly my plan.
If you have that conversation in the open here, the hoop rabbit guy will explain very loudly that he was off duty at the time. He
Oh.
is here in a personal
He's
capacity.
He's going to get a look
Duty
for
bus.
that.
Mm-hmm. Well, so
And
he's
then
here
he
in a.
kicks the guy
That's
he has-
right.
He
I
kicks the guy he
understand.
has under
He is a merchant. He is here in a mercantile capacity. I completely understand that. He is a fellow purveyor of goods and services, as are we all. That we get. Now, where's the actual security guy who isn't that guy?
He says you'll have to take up with the witch. She'll have words as well, I expect. You want to
The witch. Is she here?
what?
I remember them talking about the witch. The other who talks about the
they
witch.
did. He is quick to clarify that obviously he means Witchfinder General Helena, who is brackets, because apparently they all give themselves ridiculous titles. So she's the witch, like the Witchfinder General, because military ranks. Anyway,
Is this person present?
she's not here. He says you can almost certainly find her at their forward command base. And he can give you directions if you want to venture out. Into the
I'm
wilds.
running out of references here for poor Akma. So I'm just going to say, so effectively there is nobody in charge of security here. Is that what you are telling me? Considering that you are off duty, legitimately off duty, I might imagine. I mean, I might agree with you, but for example, do you have a commanding officer who is present?
He says there ain't nobody around here. They've all been too busy getting ready for the ceremony to start the market or filming perimeters and things. I guess they didn't notice people inside their perimeter, and he talks some more military jargon.
Right. I'll go back and I'll just mention okay. Well, I'll go back to the truck. Is anybody? Where did you two do?
I think I'm going to see if I can get myself some food. I'm getting hungry.
I
So
will
I
go
probably
check that.
grab one of those sandbags and see if it's useful for something, like being exchanged for some nice food.
It looks like a good lunch bag to me.
Yeah, it's a bag that will give me lunch. Hopefully.
I will go and
Okay.
check the rabbit statue because I'm curious. I'm human.
Right.
Okay, cool. In terms of food, the most obvious food source is the I believe I mentioned the big giant prawn-looking people, crustaceans, who have a array of seafood-based snacks. Now, whether you necessarily want to eat seafood that has come out of the irrigated river / estuary is up to you, but they have all sorts of nice-looking. What would they have? I like sushi, really.
I will have some of that on the way to the rabbit. And I actually asked them if it's radioactive because I like it better. It has that spicy tang that I really appreciate.
I was going to say nobody does handshake deals with you, Geiger.
Nobody. Well, actually, there is a faction that basically are Fallout's children of the atom. Exactly the same. They worship radioactivity, embrace it, and take radioactive baths and die horribly in the name of their faith. So I guess they would shake hands with me.
Whatever, Geiger. You go get yourself some glowing fish. Any food that normal people can eat.
I'm sure if you rummage around, there's somebody selling tin cans and things. They
Toasted mutant chinchilla should be just fine.
How did you see that? I didn't see anything.
That was
What's that?
just a guess.
Oh, come on. I'm really hungry. What was that about canned food there?
the rodenty creatures who were sheltering the boat with you, they have various tin cans they appear to have salvaged from somewhere. None of them have labels on, but some of them must have something edible in them, and they will. In fact, they are happy to share with you and go potluck because you saved them from being burnt alive by those scary beasts. So. And I myself quite scary, so I should have made a table of what you find in random tin cans. There must be all these there. But let's think. At least one of them has tinned fruit in it. One of them might be cat food, but it might be pineapple. It might be quite nice. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a hot cat food.
Isn't that bad? So I'm going to share their meal. I'm thankful for the offer. And I'm going to tell them that I'm really sorry if I scared them. I didn't mean to.
They're very grateful, and they want to tell you about how they're traveling. They're migrating north, looking for work as engineers, because they are lemming engineers.
No way.
Nice to meet you guys. So I'm going to chat a little bit with them about what they saw on their travels and how they are doing. And
okay, yeah, they're kind of chatty. They're kind of they're a little family, really.
So I'm doing my level best to be a nice person, because we have a shared interest in tinkering with things, and I hope that works.
Yeah, that seems like it would work. They're friendly and stuff. Is there anything particularly you want to know about them? They've seen all sorts of weird and scary irradiated monsters, as you do see in Gamma Terra.
Who did you call an irradiated monster?
They mostly ran away from strange and scary things that they saw, but
I'm just I'm a little bit curious if they also encountered any kind of flying apes on their way to the market, or anything else.
Yeah, how come nobody else ran into those bastards? Everyone else got here fine.
You around? You wanted to look at the statue.
No, I'm not there. I am merely a player voice from above at this time. Akma is irritated. I am wondering. I would very much like to know about that whole monkey situation. It just sticks out like a monkey. So
luckily, I want to.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. One more second. Let me try to find the skill list again.
What irritates me is this business about this should be a protected market, and it very obvious isn't.
So, can you give me an interaction roll to reassure
God gracious.
If it makes you feel any better, it is an easy difficulty fact.
Am I the only one who's good at interaction?
Means you only need to score.
Okay, 15 minus 2 is 13. It's not so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That passes. So they are reassured enough by your being nice to them and sharing their food and everything that they are happy to tell you. Yes, they did meet some monkeys. They didn't see them flying, but they did see backpacks. They would like to closer look because they look like interesting engineering things. But and obviously they had to pay them a toll in order to go past. That seems to be how things are working this year at the markets. The Bonapartists are preying a bit more than usual on the traders.